Previously on The Perfect Picture, it was all about nudes in nature and the human form. One thing is for sure, our shutterbugs are becoming fully fledged photographers. It was really close, but unfortunately we had to say goodbye to Zahira.
I leave with such a full cup.
From the beginning.
Hit it, boys.
It is a fresh morning, a new week, we are in nature, there is just animals and trees, another day, another chance to take a perfect picture.
Hello, top four.
Yes.
I'm super stoked to be in the top four, to be honest with you. Now I just want to win it. So hopefully today is not going to be too intense.
Welcome to our last two challenges before the finale.
Yeah, I'm very nervous right now, I must be honest. Definitely the most nervous I've been by far.
By the end of these challenges, 3 of you will be in our final, and 1 of you happy snappers' light will go out. How does that make you feel?
A little bit nervous.
Some of the best photos can be found where no one is looking.
Like where?
Now, I know you all know the big 5, but have you ever heard of the little 5? Well, think small.
Insects.
And
Insects.
when I say-
I hate insects. I hate spiders. Don't put me near insect, spider. Like these things, I come from the hood. You kill them. Like, why are you shooting them?
Your next challenge will require you to take close-up pictures of insects, spiders, snakes, or any wildlife that you can find in these fields.
Really good. Snakes and spiders, no go for me. I'm arachnophobic, so I hate spiders. Any other insects, I'm not a fan, but I will get down on the ground and take a picture of.
To teach you about taking the perfect wildlife and macro photo, let's welcome Pralina Soma Owen.
Woo! Hey!
Pralina is a wildlife photographer whose fascination for photography started at a very young age. She has won several international awards, and with her art, Pralina believes that Africa should be brought to Africans and has a passion for environmental education and conservation.
I know who Pralina is. I'm a huge fan of her work, so the fact that she's here and we get to learn from her is extremely exciting. Her work is exceptional.
Pralina, what will you be looking for in the contestants' photos?
Overall, I'm going to be looking at originality and creativeness. But I'm also looking at composition, perspective, and how well you actually relate your story.
You're probably itching to know all about macro lenses and exactly how you can make the most of this opportunity from Pralina. Pralina, they're all yours.
Cool.
No, we're
Exciting.
Not waiting. We're not waiting.
What do we got here?
So, who among you likes spiders? Let's start there.
Yeah, no, not necessarily.
So in macro photography, you're going to be reproducing a small subject to its actual size or larger. And that's what macro lenses are about. Okay, different from what you've been doing so far, because you're going to get really up close to your subject. So, what is the challenge then?
Getting it to focus.
Finding focus, I think, is going to be an issue because you're working so close to the lens. So it's a very intricate art, this macro photography.
Ideally, for myself, I prefer going down, keeping my aperture wide open, because you're not going to be working with flash. Your shutter speed, I don't know if you guys know the rule about shutter speed, it should never be lower than your focal length of the camera.
She's asking 10th of a 100th of a... Just say 1,000, the shutter what, and then f-stop 7, 6. Give me a preset, then I'll be happy.
I'm going to stop you there before you get too many tricks and tips to be able to use for this. Contestants, remember that this challenge is for your place in the competition and for your place in the final. Each one of you will get a field guide for 30 minutes, accompanied with a 35mm as well as a 100mm macro lens to take your photo. Let's get those lenses onto your cameras and let's get snapping.
Yep.
Whew, let's go.
How's it, Dean?
How's it, Jonathan? How are you, man?
Cool, you ready to get that winning?
Yeah, let's go and get it. Let's beat the other guys.
How's it, man? Derek, nice to meet you.
Derek, let's see, I'm single.
Hallo Ivan, hoe gaat het?
Wat sê jy?
Kan ek jou aan die môre aangaan kennis?
Hi, Sheldon. One thing I've learned on the perfect picture is take in as much information as you can and apply it. So I think I'm ready for this challenge. I think let's go try one. Yeah, I'm excited. So right now, I would like to see some spiders.
Some spiders. Sounds good. So for spiders, I'd probably recommend that we're going to look around the trees.
Probably the only time you'll hear Nomvelo wanting to see spiders.
Sure, it's tough. Where was I looking? Guys, the lens we are holding are like yay long, right? But you really need to be up close to be able to focus on your subject. It's the craziest thing. You think a long lens, I'll get it from... No, you literally need to find your subject, focus, and get that shot. So I had this idea that, I'd like to get a spider. And I thought it would be like a big spider. Yeah, what an anticlimax. I think, let's go find something else.
I'm looking for insects. There's a butterfly. How do you shoot that? Okay, but something like a insect butterfly motion. Yes, like small, because I have a macro lens, yes.
Let's go ahead.
Okay. Oh shit, where is this cricket? Button baby, where is it? Okay, I see it. Please don't move, baby. Oh, it's gone!
I'm looking for goggas.
Ek hoor so.
Where are we going to find them? Do you know?
Ja, ek het 'n idee. My plan is we're going to try and look for golden orb weavers. So
I don't know what that is.
Banded nifflers, nice big spider.
So I've got Mornay. He seems like he's got a great plan.
Except it's winter and all the bugs will be trying to hide away as much as possible. But let's see if Mornay's plan works.
We are struggling very bad. We see cobwebs everywhere, but we can't seem to find any spiders, small or big, at all.
I'm thinking I want to get a really beautiful close-up of an eyeball of a nyala, so we'll see how close we can get. We're thinking out the box. We're not going for insects. We're going to go for a nice macro shot of an animal's eye. That's in my mind. I want the eyelashes. I want the moisture in the eye. I want that super close-up of a hopefully an nyala. They're apparently the most friendly.
Who knows how to make nyala noises? Anyone?
It looks like they're very skittish. None of them are even coming close. So I'm thinking in this moment, I'm like, let's abandon this idea. The challenge is to capture macro wildlife photography, so whatever that may be for you, whether it's that nice insect eye that you want to get on, if it's an animal fur to get in there and maybe get a tick or something like that, it's getting down and dirty.
Even Lasizwe is roughing it today. But one thing is for sure, these bugs are really quite camera shy.
I don't know if that's going to be...
Call for desperate measures.
At this moment, I'm panicking. I see an ant and I drop down on my knees and I try and get that ant. But that ant is just not playing ball. It's too quick for me. Before I've even focused, it's out of the frame. So that was over very quickly.
Unless we go and roll some rocks. You might find something underneath the rocks. It doesn't look like there's much there, to be honest.
Next is we don't have a plan right now.
Here's some ants over here that you can try.
This challenge sucks. I hate this challenge with all my heart. There's just a lot of things that are just going on. And like at this point, like what I do is that when there's so much things going on, I just center myself. I just call myself to myself. And I just go on autofocus. I'm getting nothing. I'm just shooting the floor. Hey, Lasizwe has fallen. Lasizwe is busy shooting ants. Hey. Oh, I'm so sorry, babies. And like my best thing that I'm doing right now is that I've learned that on the side there's this MF thing. So you press it and then you just toggle around, go, right? And then after that, you just find your setting. And then my best thing that I always do is just close your eyes and just go.
AKA the Lasizwe way.
I found a little grasshopper sitting dead still.
So as me and Mornay are looking for spiders, a little grasshopper catches Mornay's eyes. But when I say tiny, I mean minute.
I'm getting it, but not the shot. Not the shot you want.
This grasshopper is a proper model, but it's getting your lens to focus on that small object. Because, yeah, you see it with your eyes, but as soon as you pick up the camera, you got to try and focus and see where this bug is. That, to me, is the hardest part so far.
Getting close.
So I'm going with 100 mil, just for the simple reason that you can get very, very, very close and personal.
Yeah, let's look around here. Hello. I'm here to bother you, little one. I just can't see. Oh, you're leaving? Bro, don't leave. Come back. So I just found an anthill, and I'm gonna welcome myself, and I think we're gonna have a nice time here. Hey, little one. I'm sorry. So I'm talking to the ants right now. I'm having conversations. You want to move to a different position? Okay, okay. I'll wait for you. Okay, you're waiting. Cool. You're posing for the camera. You like it, don't you? And my strategy seems to be working because there's an ant posing for me right now. I love it.
We've lost Nomvelo to the wild, and Jono looks like he's going wild trying to find something. Anything.
Butterfly. Gift from heaven. There it is. It's a yellow butterfly. It's not as colorful as I was hoping for, but right now, I will take a black butterfly. I will take anything. Flew away. There it's going to sit there.
Odds be forever in your favor.
Oh, come on. Every time I get down on my knees and compose my shot, off it goes. It's like toying with me. I swear it knows exactly what it's doing.
Yeah, this is hopefully going to be it.
So Mornay, he found a bit of cobwebs inside of the tree, and now we're trying to dig for spiders, but yet again, nothing.
Kom spinnekopie. Kom spinnekop, waar is die spinnekop?
I think I can't find them.
Maybe you should make spider sounds.
Would you like me to go and scout out for you and maybe try and find maybe some spiders, maybe lizards perching?
Definitely, I was about to ask the same thing. I'd really appreciate that. So as I'm busy taking pictures of my ant family, I've sent Sheldon over to go look for another family or two. I think the family here is tired of me and they seem to be heading back into the house, and I think we're done at the ant family. So bye, ant family. I'm gonna head on over to the other family now.
That was weirdly overly emotional for all of us.
Guys, my friends are gone.
Do you want me to go and have a look for that other thing if it's there? Call you.
Go find something, yeah.
Cool.
And there he goes again.
I'm waiting for the call from Dean to see if he finds anything else because our luck has been terrible.
I have no choice but to spend all my time on this butterfly while Dean tries to find something else because it's unbelievable. We've found one insect. One.
How much time do I have? Let's go find spiders. Yes, yes, Spider-Man, he's doing Spider-Man. Wait. Where the f is the spider? At this point, I'm like, you know what? I just need to get the shot. Because I'm looking at my pictures, there's nothing. Literally nothing. Why is it showing me its bum? The spider keeps showing its bum and not its face. Like, babes, I don't want to see your bum.
They started coming out.
Time's up, Ivan.
Yeah. Bad luck, bud. Sorry.
No.
I was out of our control. I might have
The grasshopper from the first shot. I don't know if I got the shot. I got a couple of shots, but I don't know if the head can be sharp and the body blurry, or does everything need to be sharp? I don't know.
Jonathan, this is the one that's the money shot, mate. All the eggs are in one basket.
Yeah.
Hopefully that worked.
That's the face of a confident man. The Lasizwe way continues as he takes his 1,780th photo.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Time's up. No more bug shutterburst for this shutterbug.
I'm not happy with the images I'm going through right now and seeing, but hopefully when I get to edit, I see an image I like, because even like the grasshopper, it looks like it's not grasshopping, so I'm not fully convinced.
On that note, our celebs make their selects and head over to edit their final images and submit it for the judges.
Honestly.
Apparently you had all the insects.
Can you believe it, eh? So we've got a lot of choices here. We've got the butterfly, or we've got the butterfly, or the butterfly.
Hey judges, I really hope you love my butterfly, because it's literally the only insect that we found. So I captured what I could between it flying away all the time, and I think I've got some great stuff of its eyes and its feelers, so hope you enjoy.
Maybe the rest feel more confident, or maybe not.
Are you happy with that crop, or what do you want to do?
Just crop it even. No, yeah, it's not giving.
Look at you getting a shot. Ah! I saw that, don't worry.
Hey judges, I picked the grasshopper because it was grasshoppering and it's green and the contrast and saturation, very nice. Yeah, it's green, very, very nice and sharp.
I mean, looking at my images on the big screen, they're not bad, right? In my defense, our guest judge did say that it has taken her years to figure this out. The picture of the ant is definitely more than enough. I don't think I'm going home this week.
So I'm struggling with these photos. They're good, but I don't know if they're great. I don't know what makes a great macro photograph at all. But I'm just hoping for the best.
Final images locked in, it's time for judging.
Yeah, let's look at a grasshopper picture.
I think it's a beautiful subject.
Yeah.
For me, technically, the challenge was macro. And in macro, you want something to pop out.
Yes.
While everything is in focus, it would have been really nice if it was maybe just the eye and the antenna.
I find that when you look at it on the screen, you really are drawn into the eye. But as you said, the distracting elements in the grass, just this blade in particular is the one that just distracts me.
Yeah, let's jump to another one. This one has got texture that I really enjoy.
Yeah, I really like this shot.
But the focusing is a bit here on the timing.
But otherwise, composition beautiful. If I had to be critical, I'd just say maybe a little bit in terms of there, so that the ant looks like it could actually walk a little bit more.
Yeah. Definitely. It was my win from the beginning when I looked at them, and then all of a sudden I had to look closer, and it is just the focus point that just kind of lost it for me.
Talk about focus points.
Oh my
God.
God.
The spin shot.
Yeah.
I can see this particular contestant took the tips really well.
It does carry the micro feel to it. It does. Very distinctive. I mean, like, look at those guys.
I think this is beautifully done.
Interesting.
I mean, the details and, you know, those hairs, I mean, it is exquisitely beautiful.
Perfect timing, perfectly executed.
I love this photo.
The colors are just on point. I think everything here works. There's a bit of...
too much noise.
There's too much noise. There's too much. It's busy. It's a busy frame, you know.
What would have made this photo, again, a little bit of pruning. Just with your hand, pull that away. And even the back one. That's the insects nowhere near it, just to clean the background.
I think overall, I mean, I think seems like we're all on the same page with this one.
Good evening, Shutterbugs.
How's it?
What's up?
How's everyone doing after that first challenge?
Terrible. Terrible. Shaky.
Can you believe we found one insect? One.
Like literally shaky.
I had fun though. The ant family really welcomed me and it was so amazing.
But they're all over you.
No, they just welcomed me.
Fantastic. Well, you know, similarities in height. How about you?
No, like I said, I found one insect.
Yeah.
Literally one, a butterfly.
Oh no.
So it would fly away, we'd wait, and it would sit down, let's go, and let's wait, and then it gets up again.
Definitely wasn't the easiest of challenges to go right into.
Not at all.
But we are at that stage of the game. And I'm sure you're all eager to find out what your scores are from the judges.
Yes, please.
Well, you're not going to get them. As I said before, no more advantages.
You see, the perfect picture and anxiety. See, if you come onto the show, make sure that you take your anxiety meds. Because now you're going home not knowing what your score is. Did you do good? Did you do bad? We don't know. You will only find out when to be continued.
And if you are the winner of the previous challenge, well, then you'll get absolutely nothing.
Right. So it doesn't matter, actually, is what you're telling us.
Whether you're first or last, all you need to do, each and every one of you, is your absolute best with every single challenge. Tomorrow, we'll be meeting right back here, bright and early, for a conservation experience of a lifetime.
Wow.
What's the conservation?
Conservation photography differs obviously from wildlife photography because you're actually telling a story. You're telling a story about conservation-related issues. And what becomes important, not just as in wildlife photography, you're capturing maybe the beauty of an animal. Here you're capturing maybe the beauty, but also the plight of the animal.
Get some rest. Think about it.
Is that it?
Good luck. That's
no
it.
twist.
There's no twist.
No twist. Medic.
Let's get a bath.
I need to get the thorns out my hair.
As the new day dawns, so does their next challenge, which ultimately will decide who our final 3 contestants will be that head to the finale.
This is definitely not my vibe. I hate animals, I hate trees. I hate anything that's just going to be up in my space. Just give me space so I can breathe.
I have a good feeling we're going to see some wild animals because we're going on a game drive. And what else is there to see? Animals.
Wildlife conservation is the practice of protecting wild species and their habitats to maintain healthy wildlife and populations. We as people need to bring awareness to the dangers and the problems our animals face in order to help protect them. Today's conservation outing is to dart an elephant so that the vet can learn and check on him, then place a new tracking collar on him later so that studies can continue to help the elephant population in the reserve. Shutterbugs, your next task will be a wildlife conservation photography challenge. Each of you will be given a lens of your choice, and you'll need to take a photo of the incredible initiative happening right over there.
This is pretty intense. Seeing an elephant lie in the middle of the road. I've taken pictures with elephants, but they were standing and they were trained. This one is wild. It can wake up at any moment. So I don't know how long we have to get the shot. So I'm a bit nervous, but super excited at the same time.
An elephant collaring is essential to tracking animals, protecting them, and learning from them. Your photo needs to evoke emotion and create awareness around wildlife conservation.
This brief is confusing. The elephant is sleeping. How do you show emotion when an elephant is sleeping? Like, it didn't even sleep with its tongue out. So I can't even, like, show emotion. So for me now, I'm literally thinking about how, like, what is conservation, number one? What is conservation? Guys, no, for real, what is conservation?
Your image needs to inspire people to think twice about how they treat the animals that we share our planet with. You've got 30 minutes to get a shot and get a great photo of the elephant and the conservationist that is working with it. Then that elephant will wake up, and then we need to leave it be. So lens up, and let's get snapping.
Cool, let's go.
Maybe wanting to laugh. I can see Mebs, you wanting to laugh?
For me, a conservation photo tells a story. It's not a pretty animal shot. It's not wildlife photography, so to speak. It's emotional photography. It's photojournalism.
I
love this. Love it.
It's amazing hearing him breathe, like blowing dirt all over your camera lens. It's as close as you're going to get with these animals in the wild.
It's so scary, but in the same breath, like, it's so exciting. I don't know if I'm also even supposed to make a noise, but I'm having fun. This is so cool.
It's chaos out there, so people just descend on this poor animal that's trying to have a nice little nap. At the moment, it's proving impossible to get anything, to be honest with you.
Give me glamour, give me bold, give me lashes, give me nails, you know, give me a pose. Don't just lay there. Just, you know, I wish I could move its trunk and like curl it up a bit.
I'm still not sure Lasizwe gets what conservation is, but you can never count him out.
Man, oh man, if I have to push Lasizwe or Jono out of the way again, my fuse is getting uckless now.
Being part of this animal is very real because, like, you can feel it's breathing. Apparently, it's sleeping, but like, why is it making so much noise when it's sleeping? I'm there, and now I'm starting to kind of like animals.
Being this close, I almost forget to take pictures. You want to take that camera away and just breathe it all in and feel the moment, because it's, I mean, how often in life do you get to literally sit next to an elephant and touch its skin and feel its energy? And we could literally feel the breath from the trunk.
Definitely now, my plan is to get, you know, a few posing shots, you know, to show that element of like emotion, you know, because they're conservating. So, you understand, they must conservate and emotion and conservate.
Yeah, so I have my lady over here listening to the heartbeat with the heartbeat machine, that thing she puts in her ear. I'm getting a nice shot and I just don't want anyone else around. It's beautiful. It's telling a really cool story.
Awesome. Can you try some this side as well? Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
I see the vet's daughter and son and wife are kind of lingering on the side, and I see the daughter sort of touching the elephant, and I'm like, this is the moment I need. This is what I want. So I just went over to her and I asked her to come to the back of the elephant if she didn't mind me just getting a couple of shots of her interacting with the elephants. The contestants obviously saw this, so I thought I was going to be away from the action, but they obviously pounced on it. So I don't know if someone else is going to get my lovely shot as well. I'm hoping no one else gets to use it, because it was my little moment that I noticed that I don't think anyone else was seeing.
The shutterbugs have a little time with the elephant alone, so it's now or never to get that shot.
So we've got to tell a story, we've got to tell an emotional story about, well, animals and the importance of saving them and looking after them so that they're here for future generations.
And his wife and his daughter. Look through there.
And Bushy.
Of course, he had to get in on the action.
The baby picture is a season. This photo is a lifetime, you understand? Like, I will only see this episode maybe once, and then I'll never ever see it again. This photo I will always have forever, never, amen. So in everything in life, take a moment.
How's that? 50 to 35 working out for you?
Love it. Love it, because I can go a lot wider. I haven't used the long lens at all, because I realized we're not going to be filming the actual darting, so we're only going to be close to the elephant, so we need to be within the focal range of about 24 to maximum 70 and even wider. So this is my first time using the 15 to 35, and man, it's a beauty. It's an absolute beauty.
Yeah, sure. I'm just saying when we go on, could you just help me with that? Cool. No stress. Thank you so much. There was a guy I had spoken to earlier before we were going to get time to have everyone dispersed. I had spoken to someone that, can they please go into my shot and just pretend as if they're doing some work there with the elephant. And then he disappeared. The guy I had asked to come and do the touchy-touchy with the elephant, I just cannot see him anymore. Can I ask you to go touch the elephant for me? Yes. I'm not asking another guy to do that for me. And I think he didn't understand what I was, trying to get from him. So in order to not make him feel bad, I'm just gonna take the picture of him.
I don't even know what conservation is. How difficult it's gonna be? Very difficult.
So with the elephant, I have to create the moment because it's a bit too chaotic to hopefully capture the shot. I don't think, in some sense, I think it's going to be a luck shot for some, but I'm just going to place a collar and create the moment.
Maybe I just didn't understand what conservation is. I don't know. I'd like to think I am getting a shot or two. I'm not sure, uncertain, but there's something I found there, and I just hope when I go through my camera, it's there.
With time just about up, we hope it's there too.
Something that says conservation.
My plan with the other lady with the elephant and the stethoscope is just to get that conservation feel from it, because now everyone is gone, so I need, a human being just to be busy with my elephant. So that's what I'm trying to get, just her just nurturing and taking care of this elephant.
Last few snaps before the vet wakes the elephant up and lets him go free and carry on with his day.
Guys, your time is up. We have to move back. That's the end of the challenge.
Wakey, wakey, big guy. We will now be out of your way.
We're seeing a rhino.
Our contestants are very, very lucky. We just got word that they've also darted a rhinoceros and they are chipping its ear. So we've decided we're going to give them a little bit of extra time and see if they can get the perfect picture.
So front and back. So that's just if... Initially, I don't realize the challenge is still on, to be honest with you. I had to ask around and we're like, oh, wait, this also counts? I thought it was just the elephant. So at that point, then I'm back into shutterbug mode.
Nasizwe always finds time to pop back in front of the lens.
Babe, at the end of the day, I'm a celebrate, okay? Like, yay.
What I'm hoping to get with a shot with the ranger pouring water over him is I'm hoping for water to splash into the camera, but I'm not getting it because he's literally pouring it on his skin this close. So I'm not getting the splash. I've even tried moving closer now, still not getting it. So hopefully that in itself tells the story that he is taking care of the rhino. Lasizwe is always getting in on my ideas. Like, I love him to bits, but I'm going to kick him in his ankles very, very soon if he doesn't get out of my way.
So I want to get right in there at the front of the rhino, get the horn in, and try and get my two little kids in. That's the shot I want. Ideally, some kind of touching or looking or eye contact.
So I decided to walk away from that because it's chaotic, and I don't think any of that is going to say conservation as much as the shots that I did get when there was just the vet. I'm very happy with that.
Time's up. The vet's about to put in some reversal drug to wake up the rhino, and we need to make way and let it be and allow it to wake up the way it needs to. Go on.
Now with the challenge over, it's time for our contestants to find their perfect pick out of what was a very tricky situation.
That's quite nice. So tell me when, because that's the end of them.
I think I've done enough to be safe on the competition.
Challenge was cool, apart from the 300,000 people that were with us.
I think it's got to be between one of these.
Definitely between those two.
They're similar shots, but here we've chopped off the most important part of the Rhino.
I think this is amazing.
Yeah.
I think I have done enough to keep me safe based on other things that I've seen.
Like every time I pick up the camera now, it becomes like this calm thing that comes over me. Oh, that is strong, actually. And then we can just crop this up. Looks like a heavyweight belt. I hope I've done enough to stay in the competition. I really want to stay in this competition. I really want to win this competition. Not only just stay in it to go to the finals, but I want to win this competition very, very badly. So I hope that I've done enough.
Oh. Hello, top four.
Hey, Matt.
What's up? Here are your top images for the week. Have a look. The images have been selected and printed. Our contestants can't do anything more this week.
Guys, remember how full this thing used to be?
Oh, yeah. Look at our pictures, guys. Like, we're pretty damn good right now.
I feel like I struggled a lot with this specific challenge, and it shows because everyone else's photos are looking crisp and beautiful, and I feel like I might just make it to the bottom because of this image.
This is going to be another 1 point.
Oh, yeah.
1 point difference.
Wow.
That is powerful.
That's stunning.
The only image that's definitely giving me a run for my money is definitely Jonathan's image. Let us bring in the judges now.
That's exactly what I was going to say. Let me go get them.
As always, our judges don't know which image belongs to which contestant, so they will judge purely on what they see in front of them.
Interesting. I love all of them, but let's start with the first one. Amazing storytelling here, because you're capturing the whole scene. From the collar to the trunk, leading you into the picture, to a vet checking the heartbeat perhaps of the elephant. While I think it's beautifully composed, the perspective is lovely, what I like in this image is emotion.
Wow, let's move to the next one, guys. Well-framed, you know, I always say a well-framed and composed image. Those are the two critical elements in storytelling, and this is what I get in this image. The interaction between the father and the daughter, you know, it's correctly timed, and also it adds the educational aspect to it. Even the tonality of it, it's very intriguing. It adds more to it.
I'm happy with the fact that my image stands out from the rest because everyone went black and white. I literally decided to stick with color, and that decision worked in my favor.
Okay, wow.
I'm going to go a double wow for this one because it really gets to me.
For me, that is like conservation in the future for sure. That is really, really a storytelling moment for me that evokes, you know, where I want to see conservation going. And what I love is this flair that really does bring in the hope of the future.
I just have a problem with one thing that I battled to really grasp the fact that this is a rhino. If I don't see it, if it's not clear to me, I mean, like, if I have to search for it, then it's a problem for me. And I think what really compromised it is the flair that you're embracing in it, because then it stole the texture from it. It stole a lot more from it.
Mixed opinions on my picture. Like, can you believe that something as simple as a lens flare can be so dividing?
I think the storytelling's pretty good here. However, I think in terms of composition and in terms of technicality, there are a couple of issues here. So, and I can understand, perhaps maybe it was the time of day. The exposure's all wrong here. And what would have made a really powerful image was if this little girl had faced the rhino.
That feedback that I just got for this image, it's a bit tricky. It's a bit tricky. I'm not sure how I'm feeling about it.
Judges, I'm going to have to stop you there. That's all we have time for. And by the feedback, it seems like it's not going to be clear-cut at all. It's time to deliberate.
Okay, thank you. Amazing.
It's
gonna be very tight.
It's
gonna be very tight.
All right, celebrity contestants. While the judges deliberate over your scores, I'll give you your scores for the first challenge.
Finally, Maps is about to give us our scores for challenge 1. I've been waiting for that. Took him long enough.
Our winner for challenge 1, the macro challenge, with 67 points, Jonathan.
I honestly, in the moment when I was on the ground in the thorns with that butterfly, I thought I might be going home.
In second place, and on 63 points, Lasizwe. On 58 points, in third place, Nomvelo.
Not bad, not bad, not bad, considering the fact that, the ant family really gave me a run for my money. I really struggled a lot.
Finally, in last place with just 55 points, 3 points difference between you and Nomvelo. Nomvelo, Ivan, how does bottom 2 feel?
Not nice.
It's not nice.
Should we let them back in?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Is it now elimination?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, you wait, you guys are lying. No, wait. I thought you were going on chup break or what is it now?
The judges have locked in their final scores, and with that, let's see who will be going home and who is going into the finale.
This is the moment of truth. After this, one of you will be going home, and 3 of you will be going into the finale, fighting it out for the grand prize of 150,000 Rand in cash and 100,000 Rand in Canon gear. Let's start with the first person who's going into the finale. With the judges' final score of 65 points, it's Jonathan.
Wow. Honestly, it's amazing. I can't believe it.
The next person to join us in the final with 63 points, Lasizwe.
Of course. Why are you surprised?
There's been a beautiful partnership between the two of you throughout the show.
Definitely.
Lots of references of my partner, my partner.
To have the both of us right now in bottom 2 is very, 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 very stressful, and I know he also shares the same sentiments.
Photographers use light to create images, and it's the light that represents your place in this competition. And if your light goes out, you go home. The person going home today is Ivan.
It sucks. Obviously, I would have liked to win this challenge. Like, I'm very competitive, but in a very silent way.
Group hug. Partner, who am I gonna partner with now?
You got 2 beautiful men here.
Okay.
Thanks, man. Like,
And a half sometimes.
Yeah.
I don't want today.
Ivan, you've made an incredible contribution to the show. You've brought beautiful energy, positive energy. You've also seemed to have learned a lot and really taken to it so much.
It was amazing. I'm definitely addicted to photography.
Here's to many more ways of pushing yourself through photography, and thank you so much for being on The Perfect Picture.
Love you, love, partner.
I love you so much.
Top 3.
And then there were 3.
And then there were 3.
Hey!
Judges, thank you very much. And Polina, thank you for joining us this week. Thank you very much. I'm going to say it again because I don't think you heard me loudly enough the first time. Our top 3.
We did it!
You're all in the finale and you've graduated from shutterbugs to fully fledged photographers.
Period! Hey! Are we gonna get certificates? Are we getting certificates? I want a certificate.
I hope your passports are ready because we're taking our finale show to greater heights and to places where you've never been tested before.
Where are we going?
Congratulations, good luck, and see you there.
Hey!
Next time on The Perfect Picture, we head to the Kingdom of Lesotho, a photographer's paradise. A finale for the ages as our contestants have to race against time and fulfill a brief that will test everything they have learned this season and then some.
Amazing! Yes, yes, yes!
Lasizwe and Jonathan, as the only female left on this competition. It's game on. I'm bringing in that girl power.
You guys, don't do that to me. Don't do that to me. Don't do that. Yo, no. Guys, no, please, don't do that. It's behind me.
Yvonne and I have had. Yvonne.
Woo! Is this us? Hey. Hey. Yeah.
So we can all just.
There you go.
Love a good threesome.
Okay, come on, Lasizwe. I'll be so disappointed in you